Unacademy देता है live classes for over 30 exam categories and now for classes 6th to 12th. Unacademy. Let's crack it.
IPL's back in India. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I think it's been all about the Mumbai Indians over the last couple of seasons. I think they are a class above everybody. The fact that last season was probably the most even competition from teams 2 through 8, really. So who can now step up and make that adjustment to try and take down the Mumbai Indians, who are going for that three-peat? So they are the class of the operation. Will they get complacent? Who can make that change?
It is going to be a fierce competition. KP, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to seeing who the first person is to fall into that swimming pool. I can see it from my studio here. It's quite enticing. But from a cricket team's perspective, it's such a long season. It's just about finding out who can be from a level playing field within the first 5 or 6 games, because at the start you're talking combination, and there are so many stories. I mean, there's 4 or 5 different stories just leading into this game. So to actually pick out one thing in this tournament right now at the start, I'm going to find it difficult. I'm going to leave that till about game 5 or 6 so that I can start seeing now who's front running.
What a way to start the 14th edition of the Vivo IPL 2021 Icons taking to the field. We've got an exciting tournament coming up and we've got an exciting show lined up for you. Let's quickly tell you what's on our playlist.
Vivo IPL 2021 begins with a titanic tussle. It's Rohit versus Kohli as the defending champions MI take on RCB in Chennai. MI haven't won their opening fixture since 2012. Can they break the jinx tonight?
It's never easy playing against certain opposition, and RCB definitely is one of them.
The most successful of the Mumbai Indians. Virat Kohli quest the elusive IPL again. The king is hungrier than ever, and RCB have made some big moves ahead of the season. Will this finally be the year of Kohli and RCB?
We want a strong squad all over that can feed off each other.
It's Rohit versus Kohli at MS Dhoni's den in Chennai. With no team having a home advantage this season, which side is better suited for the conditions at Chepauk? Find out in the pitch report. The biggest hitters in the business go toe to toe. Take cover because it's going to rain sixes in Chennai tonight.
Welcome to tonight's main event. Wearing blue and gold, on the hunt for a hat-trick of titles, the undisputed GOAT of captains, Rohit Sharma.
And now the defending champions are champions once again.
The man they call Boom Boom, he made Virat Kohli his first and his 100th IPL wicket, MI's leading wicket taker last season, Jasprit Bumrah. Now this man loves his sixes. It's Mumbai's mean, lean, six-hitting machine. Get ready for some pandemonium.
High and 6 and 50 for Hardik Pandya.
But Mumbai have their work cut out tonight, leading RCB for that elusive title. The highest run scorer from the toughest 20. Bowlers beware, because he's going to open this year, Virat Kohli. Years of experience, the ability to play every shot on the planet, and a few out of this world. It's AB de Villiers, Mr. 360. And finally, who needs brawn when you've got the brains of a grandmaster? It's RCB's highest wicket taker of all time, Yuzvendra Chahal. Brace yourselves for an opening night like no other.
With 5 titles already under their belt, there isn't very much that Rohit Sharma hasn't achieved in the Vivo IPL as captain. But as they start their campaign to go after their 6th title, the hitman is looking for a hat-trick.
Mumbai and RCB, strong teams in the competition, and we've had some great memories playing against that team. In the past, it's never easy playing against certain opposition, and RCB definitely is one of them. So yes, we would want to do all the things right on that day, hoping not to make too many mistakes and try and achieve what we want as a team. I think is a good sign for any team when you're willing to listen, willing to accept what is needed for this particular team to be successful, and to buy into it is the most important thing, I feel, as a captain. And all these guys have done that. It makes a job a little easier as well, for the team management then to move around the strategies and what you need to do against certain opposition, certain players, and all of that, which I think we've done that really well. So I hope it continues to be like that, and we get the results that we want on the field. My message to the MI fans is very much for all these years have been excellent in getting behind the team whenever the team has been out and down. You guys have come out and supported the team. Loyal fans that continue. We look forward to your continuous support this year as well. It's again an important year for us. We do want to make 3 in a row for sure, so we need your support for this.
The Mumbai Indians will most certainly have that prize because they are looking to make it a hat-trick. But KP, I want to come to you. They are undoubtedly the team to beat this season. What do you see as some of the challenges that lie ahead in their campaign this time around?
Are you asking me about Mumbai Indians, Sanjana?
Yes.
Yeah, look, it's about them actually starting a little bit quicker and taking the pressure away from the players is something that they also get. Rohit Sharma, they've been there for a long time. The Pandya's been there for a long time. Jasprit Bumrah, these guys have been there for a long time. So when you build that loyalty, you build that trust between the players. You can rely on each other and you can trust each other, and that goes a long way, because when you get into tight situations, you know a lot about your buddy, and you know a lot about your other buddy, and you know a lot about your other buddy. You need that when you get into these situations, because you have a look at international teams. They spend month after month on month, and they learn a lot about each other. And what the Mumbai Indians are doing really well is they've got a core. They've got more than a core. They've got a real big squad of players who trust each other, and they know that they'll be back in Mumbai next year, and they'll be back in Mumbai the year after. So when you've got to that situation, you start to learn about your players, understand what makes them tick, what doesn't make them tick, and then you can just build from there. And when you've got that trust and you've got